So you've gone on a trip and you get halfway to where you're going and you realize, oh man, I cleaned out the Jeep and my recovery bag is sitting in the garage. All my tow ropes, all of my soft shackles, all of my tree saver straps, yada yada yada. It's at the house. I'm 1,000 miles away. What do? Well, here's what you do. You look for your nearest farm and ranch store. In our particular case, Bomgaars. Check it out. Okay, so we're in the automotive section. Yeah, we'll take one of them. Whoa! We'll put that one back. We'll take the one. Now, that's a serious tow strap. I think that's a little more than we need. Okay, so we got a 3-inch wide recovery strap. And right here you've got a real good start on a recovery set. If you ever find yourself trapped out of town without your recovery kit and you need it, man, check your local farm and ranch supply places. My go-to is Bomgaars. You can try Tractor Supply. There's a lot of different ones you can try. But here's the fact. Ranchers and farmers get things stuck and they need to pull them out. So it's a good place to come for good recovery gear. Okay, so just under $250, I left Bomgaars with a 3-inch by 15-foot rope, which is a 3-inch flat tow rope. Works real good for a tree strap. No, it's not quite as wide as what's recommended for a tree saver, but it will work in a pinch. And 15 feet in length, you can wrap it around a tree more than once, spread it out, and really spread the load out over where it's biting onto the tree. We left there with a 20-foot kinetic rope, which, hey, it was on sale for $39.99. And everything they carry in here is stuff that's actually pretty good stuff. It's, like I say, farmers and ranchers, they get stuff stuck. They get big stuff stuck. As you saw, they have tow straps up to 100,000 pound rated in the store. And, it's pretty good quality. So if you find yourself out of town without your recovery gear, always remember, Bomgaars, your farm and ranch supply. I'm not sponsored by them. Hell, they don't even know I was in there making a video. But if you're trapped and you don't have your tow gear and you need your tow gear, you got a solution. So what exactly did we come up with for under $250 from Bomgaars for an emergency recovery kit? Well, first off, we came up with Erickson 24-inch axle straps, 10,000 pound gross vehicle weight limit. Second thing we came up with was Erickson 1/2-inch by 22 soft shackles, a working load limit of 11,400 pounds and a brake strength of 57,000 pounds. The next thing that we came up with was an Erickson 2-inch by 30-inch recovery strap with a 9,000 pound gross vehicle weight and 18,000 pounds brake strength. The next thing that we came up with was a 3-inch by 30-foot recovery strap, a 13,500 gross vehicle weight, 27,000 pound brake strength. Now, the reason we went ahead and picked up this 3-inch strap is they didn't really have anything that fit the criteria of a tree strap. short of the 100,000-pound strap that we showed you earlier in the video, which was 8 inches wide, which is a good width for a tree saver. You don't want a narrow rope like, your cable on your winch or something like that, because it'll pull a crease in the bark of the tree and it'll strip the tree bark in that area. You want something about 6 to 8 inches wide. But you can make 2 or 3 wraps around most trees, spread those loops out, and get 6 to 9 inches of strap width, more than enough to protect the bark on the tree. If you stop to think about it, the trees in our area are big. And if you only have a 6-foot tree strap, my arm span is exactly 6 foot. Well, if I take my arms and do this, this is the diameter of a tree that you can get around. Now with a 30-foot strap, you can make 2 or 3 wraps around that same tree, spread it out, and have, like I said, 6 to 9 inches of strap width. And the next thing that we found at Baumgars, which actually was on a deal of the day, it was only like $35, was a grip 20-foot kinetic recovery rope with a break strength of 21,970 pounds. Not too bad for under $250 for an emergency recovery kit if you find yourself away from home doing some wheeling and yours somehow got left behind. So remember, if you're out of town, you don't have your recovery gear, your local farm and ranch supply is a great place to possibly find some recovery gear so that you can go ahead and go out on the trail and relax and know that you've got stuff with you in case you get yourself in a bind. And I hope to see you guys out on the trail. And just remember, Jeep, just explore every possibility.